My name is Revati. Today we are going to discuss about a new topic in mathematics, which is trigonometry. Trigonometry, which is a combination of two words, which is trigon and metron, in which trigon means triangle and metron means its measures. So it is clear that trigonometry means the relations between the triangle and its measure, right? Okay, there is some relation between it. Okay, so trigonometry means the relation between the angles and sides of a right angled triangle. Okay, what is trigonometry? It is the relation between the sides and angles of a right angled triangle. Okay, so let's consider a right angled triangle. Okay, so this is triangle ABC, which is a right angled triangle, and the right angle is at angle B. Okay, and we know that trigonometry means the relation between the side and angles of this triangle, right? Okay, so we can see what are those relations. So that relations become, first one is trigonometric ratios. We can check what are they. Trigonometric ratios. So for that, first I am going to consider an angle of this right angle triangle, angle C, and I am going to name it as angle theta. Okay, so now we can see what are the relation between this angle to other sides of this triangle. Okay, so we know that this is a right angle triangle, and this is the base, and this is the altitude, and this is the hypotenuse, right? Okay, BC is the base, AB is the altitude, and AC is the hypotenuse. And we already studied about Pythagoras theorem, which is hypotenuse square is equal to what? Base square plus altitude square. Okay, we can discuss about it later. Now, according to this angle C, this side BC is adjacent to this angle, right? There are two angles adjacent to this, there are two sides adjacent to this angle, which are BC and AC. But here AC is what? The hypotenuse, right? So AC is the hypotenuse. Now, other than the hypotenuse, which side is adjacent to this angle C? BC. So, according to that angle, this ABC is the adjacent side. Okay, and you know which side is opposite to this angle? The side opposite to this angle, which is what? AB. Okay, so AB is the opposite side according to that angle C. Okay, so now we can check which are the trigonometric ratios. First one is sine of this angle C, and we take an angle C as theta, right? So sine of that theta, which is sine theta, equal the side opposite to this angle divided by the hypotenuse. That means what? Opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Here the opposite side is which? AB. Okay, and divided by the hypotenuse is AC. Okay, and then the next one is cos of that angle theta. Cos theta means the adjacent side divided by the hypotenuse. Here the adjacent side is BC and the hypotenuse is AC. Okay, so cos of that angle theta is BC divided by AC. And now we know that tan theta means sin theta divided by cos theta, right? So tan theta equal sin theta divided by cos theta, and here sin theta is equal to what? check it. Sin theta equal AB by AC, right? So sin theta is AB by AC and divided by cos theta is what? BC by AC. Okay. So for dividing this, we can take the reciprocal and multiply them, and then we get what? AB by AC into the reciprocal of BC by AC, which is AC by BC, and then we get the answer as what? AB by BC. Okay, and now go and check that figure. So we get tan theta as AB by BC. Here AB is the opposite side and BC is the adjacent side, right? So tan theta means opposite side by adjacent side. Okay, this is the relation between them. Relation between the angle and sides of a triangle, okay, right angled triangle. And this is the base of trigonometry, and we are going to do many problems and there is relating to this. Okay, so once again, sin theta means the opposite side of that according to that angle, which is the opposite side and which is the hypotenuse. Okay, so sin theta means opposite side by hypotenuse, then cos theta means adjacent side by hypotenuse, and tan theta means opposite side by adjacent side. Okay, thank you.